Hey, what's going on? This is Leo, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. We're looking at AMC here on the 1 hour chart. Haven't done an update in several days. We had that 3 day weekend, and then just really isn't a whole lot to update. It gets kind of cumbersome to do an update every single day because they're just, unless something really big changes. I mean, I'm just kind of repeating myself most of the time and trying to find something to talk about with AMC. But we've gotten a little bit more price action here, so let's go ahead and dig in. Not a whole lot has changed from what I remember. Some has, but we're just trucking along. Uh, so just a little bit of recap. We had this ending diagonal where the correction had ended. We saw that move off, so we get the 1, 2, 3. We know that that's a third most likely because if you measure from the origin of your one wave up to the completion of it and project from your second. We know that the 1618 is the most likely target for a third wave, which we did hit. Go ahead and remove that. We then pull back for a fourth. Now, important rule here: uh, when you're in an impulsive structure, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your fourth cannot retrace into the territory of the second, so that would be that would invalidate a count like that. We don't do that here, as you can see. If I just move that out of the way, oh, maybe not. Where, God, this thing. Hang on, gotta zoom in. As you can see, we didn't go into the territory of the first wave. That's just one of the rules. I'm just pointing that out for if you're interested in Elliott wave. That's just something good that you need to know. So where are we right now? Well, we know we're working on some sort of fifth, right? We're moving off the lows. Go ahead and check and see where the computer algorithms are pulling. We can pull those up here. I'm just going to work from here because if I remember correctly, there was algo action there. So pull up to your high. Look, they begin to buy that 50 and we're off. So what's happened now? Pull up to the high there and it comes right down to the golden zone. So, I mean, look at that action right there. I mean, that's just computer action right there, buying. As we talk about, they come down, they start buying that 50. I mean, look at that first touch. Look at that is one hell of a reversal candle. Doesn't mean that we necessarily reverse right there, but you're coming down to a point where somebody is buying. Because what that wick is showing you is that bears pushed the price all the way down, but they couldn't sustain it. So it gets forced back up by all that computer buying at the 50. Tries to hold here a little bit, comes right back down, and then the computers kick in and force it right back up, tests it again, and the computers are off. They've almost gotten to their target there. They might have front run it, which just means they put their buy order or their take profit orders just in front of there. But as you can see, we're just working our way up here, very slow, very methodical. There's another one comes right to the. Do I need to move that? Yeah, right there. So it comes right down to the 50, rejects off of it, comes back down, tests again, and we're off. And now they're targeting up here. So, I mean, we're just trucking along. Not a whole lot has changed. What I think we've done here is we put in a 1, 2, because we know that a 2 wave is most likely to retrace to the golden zone, 618. So I think that's very likely. If we project out for our third wave here, I'm just going to start from the low, run to the high, project off the 2. So it looks like the third wave would likely, assuming that it doesn't get way overextended. I know I've been talking about as the first wave here would likely come up to that $60 range because if you zoom out in the higher time frame, white dotted line there, you can see how that structural resistance, we came up, touched it, kind of got through it, but fell back through, kind of chopped around there, fell down, touched it. You get that low volume. That volume just drops off, so there's no price acceptance there. So what I'm thinking is that it's looking like we're getting, if you go back to some of my videos where we were here, I was talking about how I was expecting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure into this resistance, pull back for a 2, and then we launch. So, we're coming up here. It's getting closer. Just a matter of time, really. So looks like for the third wave, again, assuming, because it certainly doesn't have to stop here. It's likely to because we get that low volume on the volume profile. Notice how it just drops off. It's a point of resistance. It's very possible that it just breaks right through and we just go and go and go. But again, as a professional trader, I have to think in probabilities. So I think what's most likely to happen is that we get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here. We pull back for a 2 and then launch. So, oh, come on, trading view. Why won't you adjust? There it goes. So it looks like we'll get to about the $56 range for the third wave, pull back for a fourth, then up for the fifth. And we're done. And really, I don't have anything else to talk about on it. I mean, everything it's looking good. There's nothing here that's really concerning to me. We're just starting to break above. Some traders would call this an ascending triangle. So you have your or pattern traders. I don't consider myself a pattern trader. I'm going to put that as blue. So as you can see here, you have this steady resistance, right? So then it makes a higher low, higher low, higher low, and eventually it breaks through it, which looks like we're starting to do. A lot of traders, what they try to do here is they try to enter on the breakout, but the truth is more often than not, breakouts fail. So they'll trap traders. So, for example, let's say you were thinking it was breaking out here. Well, look what happened. It failed. Look what happened there. Let's say, it's broken clean above that line, but you buy, right? And well, okay, now it falls back. What do? You get stopped out depending on where you put your stop. So just pattern breakout trades just typically don't work out. So I really don't trade them. But yeah, that's really kind of run out of stuff to talk about. There's really not a whole lot going on. At this point, we're just waiting for this to complete. If y'all have any questions, drop it in the comments below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.